Right then. Welcome. And we could all just relax now. I can feel it, some of you like that. Just relax, just relax. So you could all just relax now. Nobody's gonna bother you. So you can just have a bit of time out. So just settle the gaze or close the eyes. Reach up through the spine, reach up to the crown of the head. Just take a nice breath in through the nose. And exhale, nice sigh out of the mouth. And again, inhale. Lovely. And then just resume the breathing in and out of the nose. And just start to deepen the breath, inhaling into the abdomen, exhaling away. So inhale to the abdomen, up to the center, all the way up through to the top of the lungs. Exhale. Keep the jaw nice and soft. Roll the ears away from the shoulders. Just continue to breathe all the way in and up. And just feel that freedom of the breath coming into the body. Expanding all the way and through and up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take 3 lovely long deep breaths all the way up to the top and then exhaling away. And think of the lungs as having 3 separate areas. So the lower lobe, the intercostal lobe, the central lobe, and then the upper lobe. So inhale, the lower lobe, the center, all the way up. Exhale away. And again, inhale. Exhale away. Take one more deep inhalation all the way through and up. Inhale. Exhale. And let's do a few rounds of Nadi Shodhana. So taking your right hand, I'll take my right hand. So your right hand, and just place your right thumb on your right nostril and your left ring finger on your left nostril, and then the other 2 fingers just into the center of the eyebrows, just above into your third eye. And then close the left nostril, inhale through the right. Pause, close the right nostril, take off the finger from the left and exhale left. Inhale through the left nostril. Pause, close the left nostril, open the right and exhale. Inhale. Pause at the top, close the right, open the left and exhale. Gently pulling the Mula Bandha in. Inhale. Close the left, open the right nostril, exhale. Inhale through the right nostril. Close the right, open the left, exhale away. Pull up and pull in the Uddiyana Bandha, so just pulling that navel to spine. One more round, inhale. Close the left, open the right, exhale. Inhale through the right. Close, open the left, exhale. And then just taking away your hand, place it back onto your knee. Inhale all the way through. Exhale. And just roll the shoulders up towards the ears and back down behind you. And again, inhale up towards the ears, exhale away. The other direction, inhale, exhale, and inhale, exhale. Lovely. And then if you're sat on a block, remove that block. And then just inhale, taking the arms above you. You can keep the eyes closed or soft. Exhale away, back down with the arms. And again, inhale up. Maybe just raise the chin. And then taking the right hand down. Inhale up through the left hand side. Exhale over. Lovely. Opening that top shoulder. And then inhale back to center. Exhale the left arm down. Inhale through the right. And exhale over. Open up that top shoulder. Lovely. And then inhale back to center. And then bring the hands to the knees. A couple of cat-cows. So inhale, reaching the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Exhale, round to the upper back, tuck the chin. Just feel that to the upper back. And again, inhale. And exhale. Lovely. And then just bringing your knees in, cross the legs the other way. Have a little moment, maybe just rocking from side to side. And then taking the arms back up, inhale, exhale down. And this time, inhale and take the arms over and down. And then inhale, back up, and then take them behind you. Just stretching out the chest here. Lovely. And then holding on to opposite elbows. So just reaching the hands above the head. Inhale and lift. Exhale over to the right. Just opening up through that left shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the left and open up. Inhale. And bringing it down. Lovely. And then bring the knees in. We'll have a little lie down. So I'm just going to go onto the side here. So just lying down onto the back. And stretch the right leg out all the way down the mat and take the left leg, the left foot to the top of the right side, the inside, and then allow the knees to come out to the sides. It's a reclined tree. You may even want to use your left hand and just squeeze that knee down. So inhale, exhale away, and just reach the shoulder blades into the mat. Inhale, exhale, and then stretch that left leg down the mat, and then pull that right foot into the top of the left thigh. Take the hand onto the inside of that knee. Inhale and just gently taking that knee out to the side. Exhale away. Just feel those shoulder blades pressing into the mat. Inhale and exhale here. Lovely. And then inhale, bring the knees back into center. Give it the hug. And then just placing one leg down. So I'm going to take my right leg down and just take my left leg behind the knee. Just walking up and just take a nice hamstring stretch. You want to use the hands, do so. If you want to use your strap, go for it. So just release the hamstrings out. So inhale, exhale away. Release the shoulders. Inhale and exhale. If you have a bend on the knee, you may wish to stretch that knee a little bit straighter. Bring the chest and the thigh closer together. Inhale. And then as you exhale, take the ankle and place it onto the opposite knee. reach that other knee out. So again, you might want to use the hand to push away that knee, reach through the thighs, and just pick up the leg that's on the floor. This is our reclined pigeon. Keep squeezing the toes back, so you're flexing the toes to protect the knees. Inhale. As you exhale, drawing a little bit closer. Relax the shoulders. Inhale. As you exhale, release the hands and just placing it down, keeping the knee there, and just slide the ankles and crossing your legs over. Reach the hands out to the side, lift the knees. Inhale. As you exhale, just allow the knees to drop over to the way that your foot is taking it. So it's almost like your foot is leading you over to the side. And then the other shoulder, the opposite shoulder, just try to encourage that onto the mat. It's got a lovely twist action going on. Inhale. And as you exhale, lifting these knees back up and unraveling and just taking them onto the mat. And then lift the opposite legs. I'm taking my right leg now behind the knee and just walking up the calf or the ankle. Keep a bend on the knee. Use the strap. Maybe your peace fingers to big toe. Whatever you feel is more comfortable to get the best out of this stretch for you. Just really feeling that lovely stretch on the back of the thigh and the hamstring muscle. Make sure you keep the other foot planted into the mat. Just give that stability. Inhale. On the exhale, drawing that leg a little closer. Just feeling that stretch. Wonderful. Inhale. And as you exhale, release and stretch. Take the ankle onto the opposite knee. Squeeze that knee out to the side. Just use that hand to push the knee away. And then reach through the thighs and pick up the other foot that's on the floor. Inhale. And exhale, drawing the thigh towards the chest. Squeezing the toes towards the shins. Just activating the calf muscles. And then keep pressing that knee away. Inhale. Exhale away. Inhale. And as you exhale, placing the foot onto the mat and then allowing the other leg, the top leg, just to slide over. So you're crossing your legs in midair, if you like. Lift the knee above the hip and then inhale and exhale and allow that top foot to go all the way over. And again, just taking both shoulder blades into the mat, maybe looking over that opposite shoulder. Get that lovely twist action. Inhale. Exhale away. Inhale. And as you exhale, breathe the knees back up, unravel. Give the knees a nice big hug, even maybe taking the nose towards the knees, just to stretch to the back of the neck. And then take a nice rock and roll up. You can either hold on to the outsides of the feet, the ankles, or keep the ankles uncrossed. Take a few of these, massage along the spine, and then all the way up and take it all the way over or round into your tabletop. And we'll do a nice cat-cow. So keeping the knees underneath the hips, wrists under the shoulders. Inhale, reaching up. So lifting through that lower spine. Exhale, rolling through, dropping the chin. Releasing those shoulders from the ears. Inhale. And exhale away. Pulling in that navel to the spine. Then take a nice neutral spine and reach the right foot out to the side. So you're pointing the right toes and the knees level with the hip. And take your cat-cow again. So inhale. Release the shoulders. Exhale away. And again, inhale. Exhale. And then just take it to a nice neutral spine, bringing it in and reaching out to the other side. Inhale, lift the tailbone, open the heart space, exhale away. Inhale, lift again, and exhale away. And then bring it to a nice neutral spine again. Bring the knee in, separate the knees, feet to heels, and just take a nice Halasana here. So a nice child's pose. And if at any point during today's practice you just think, I just need to just stop for a moment, come back to your child's pose. It's a really good resting pose. Just walk the hands over slightly to the right. So you're just having a little lean and a stretch to the left hand side. Inhale and exhale here. Keep reaching the hips down towards the heels. And then walk the hands over to the left. Inhale, exhale. And then inhale, exhale into center. Bring yourself up into your tabletop position again. And we'll take a lovely puppy dog and shoulder stand. So inhale for a shoulder stretch, and shoulder stands for later. Just giving the game away. So reaching forwards, leaving the hips above the knees, really stretching through the shoulders. Puppy dog's a lovely one for opening up the shoulders. So either taking the chin or the forehead down to your mat. And staying here or lifting up onto your fingertips. So you can have a bit of a deeper stretch. Depends how much you really need to stretch these shoulders today. Inhale. Exhale. And then bring yourself back up to your tabletop. Place your right hand under in line with your nose. Open up through to the left. Try to keep the hips level. As you exhale, thread the needle, reaching through, placing your cheek onto the mat and walking up the mat through that right arm rather, reaching out through the left arm to the side. The back of the left hand is down and the palm of the right hand is down. Inhale. Lovely. Exhale. And then inhale, breathe that right hand through, press back into the mat, open up through the left and placing that left hand down in line with the nose and reaching up to the other side this time. So reach up, try to keep the hips level. Exhale, thread the needle and taking that side of the face down again. Reaching to the side, walking up the mat through that left arm this time. Inhale. Exhale away. Pulling in that Uddiyana Bandha. Inhale. Exhale, breathing yourself up. So pressing that left hand into the mat, opening up through that chest again and bringing it down. And then tuck the toes. Inhale and exhale all the way up into a lovely downward facing dog. So let's go away from the side here. Spread the fingers, the center finger pointing towards the top of your mat. You might want to inhale up onto your tiptoes and exhale, roll through the feet, press the heels away, lift through the hips, and then press the chest through towards the thighs. Inhale, exhale. Take a nice little walk here, so pressing one, heel down, bending through one knee, inhaling and exhaling over to the side. You might even want to have a bit of a twist here through the shoulders, through the knees. Feel that release of tension that you've built up throughout the day. And then take a lovely inhalation, exhale the heels away, lift through the hips. Think tailbone to sky. Lovely. That looks really good. And then look towards the hands. Take a walk or a step in towards the front of the mat. Exhale away. Inhale, opening up here. Exhale, hands to heart center. Roll the shoulders. Take a nice little rock. Open up the palms. Roll those shoulders back and down. Just tuck the tailbone. Engage the kneecaps. Let's take a nice sun salutation A. So inhale. As you exhale, take a swan dive, opening out all the way down. Half Uttanasana. So taking the hands to shins or your fingertips to the mat. Looking ahead, nice flat back. Inhale, exhale away. Stepping back into plank. If you're feeling strong, take your chaturanga or drop your knees. Hug the elbows in all the way down. to move it into your cobra. So just reaching up. You can even take your hands away. That's how much you need to activate your lower back muscles. Inhale. Exhale, back onto the knees. Tuck the toes. Inhale. And exhale up into your downward facing dog. Take 2 lovely long deep breaths here. Reaching and lifting. Lift, 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 but reach the heels away. Inhale. Exhale, keep pressing the chest through towards the thighs. Lovely. Inhale. Exhale. And then looking towards the hands, take a walk or a step to the front of the mat. Exhale away. And let's take a nice Utkatasana, so chair pose. Sweep the mat, reaching up here, releasing the shoulders away from the ears, tuck the tailbone ever so slightly. Check you can see your toenails peeking out from your knees. Relax those shoulders. Inhale and lift. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center, sinking through. Let's take a twist. So let's take your right elbow over the left knee. Keep the knees level, reaching here. Inhale, opening up. So really trying to pull this top shoulder back. Stay here or open the arms. So reaching one arm up, one arm down. Just keep those knees level. Inhale. Exhale, hands back to heart center. Come back in. Release into a forward fold briefly. So you need to reach any further down. Even taking the hands onto the mat or the fingertips. And then inhale back into Utkatasana. So sweep the floor, sinking into the hips, tucking the tailbone. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale. Inhale and exhale the left elbow over this time. So twisting to the right, reaching back through that top shoulder, looking up towards the elbow. Lovely. Inhale. Exhale, opening out the arms here. So taking one arm up, spread the fingers, the other arm down, checking those knees. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center, breathing back in and taking it back into forward fold. Wonderful. And then stepping back into plank, dropping through chaturanga or drop the knees, just hug the elbows in. Inhale through to up dog or keep the thighs down for the cobra. Exhale over the toes or back onto the knees, reach the hips up and take your downward facing dog. Keep reaching away through these heels. And then inhale and drop the knees down to the mat and come back into your tabletop. And now let's take our shoulder stand. So taking the right hand under the nose, inhale, reaching up. As you exhale, thread your needle, dropping through the shoulder, reaching the right hand all the way up the mat, out with the left hand. Staying here or extending that right leg back and pushing the foot into the mat. The toes are pushed into the mat behind you. Either stay here or lift the right leg. Inhale. Feel centered, pull in the core. And either stay here or bend through that right knee, reach the right hand back and take hold of the foot or the ankle. So you can reach up here, open up the chest, open the shoulder. Bit of a quad stretch as well. Inhale. And then exhale, breathing it back out. Reach that hand back up the mat. And then bringing that knee down, pressing the right hand into the mat, opening out here. And exhaling away. Whew. It's a tough one. Now placing the left hand in line with the nose, open out through that right side. Squeeze back a little bit more. Exhale, thread your needle. Reaching out to the side, walking up the top of the mat through that left arm, reaching through the right. Staying here if this feels enough of a stretch, or inhale, exhale, through the foot. So extending that left leg back, pushing the toes, or inhale, exhale, lift through that left leg. Focus the breath, focus the energy. Stay here, or flex that left leg. Reach back through the left arm and try to hold on to the foot or the ankle. Inhale, exhale. Wonderful, focus, focus. Inhale, reaching out again. So reach the hand back onto the mat, stretch the leg all the way down, and then breathe the knee back in. Inhale, push yourself back up, open out here. Exhale, inhale, and then breathing back down. Ooh, that should feel nice and open through the shoulders now. And then tuck the tailbone, tuck the toes. Inhale, exhale, back up into your downward facing dog. Press through with the chest towards the thighs. Just enjoy that freedom of movement. A bit of a theme actually today. Let's have freedom of movement. Yeah, freedom of the mind as well. So nice freedom of movement. So just enjoy that freedom that you can stretch through, reach the heels down, lift through the hips. Inhale, and as you inhale, reach the right leg up for three-legged dog. Bend the right knee and then open out as you exhale into our scorpion. So just looking underneath that right armpit. Keep reaching the left heel away. Inhale. As you exhale, bring the leg back into your three-legged dog. Swoop it down and place your foot in between your hands. Drop the back knee, but really drop the back knee quite far down. So squidge the toes a little bit. And then heel toe the foot over to the side. We'll take a nice lizard. So you may wish to use your blocks. It's quite nice to use your blocks to start with while you're getting into this posture. Inhale, lift, open the chest. As you exhale, take it onto your elbows. So just feel this movement rolling around the hips, maybe just taking a little sway side to side. And then hug this knee towards your shoulder, dropping into the hips. Inhale, exhale. And we're going to take a nice twist here. So you can either stay here on the elbow and place your hand, your right hand on the inside of that right knee, and then just take the foot over onto the side. If that feels too much, you can place your hand and bring yourself up. Okay, see how you feel. If this feels quite nice, you can even move your blocks and give that a little whirl. And if that feels even better, tuck the back toe and lift through that back knee. Relax through the shoulders, push that back heel. Inhale, exhale. And then inhale. On back. Breathe yourself back up onto your hands. Bring yourself in with that knee. Heel toe your foot back in. Lovely. And then step your front foot to the back foot and take your chaturanga. Inhale, exhale away. Inhale through to up dog or have the sides down for your cobra. And then exhale onto your knees or reach back and lift the hips up to your downward facing dog. Whilst we're here, let's take a nice twist. So take your left hand over to your right ankle. Just take a little glance underneath your right armpit. Take a bit of a twist here. Inhale, exhale. And then inhale, take the hand back into the center. And then exhale with that right hand over towards the left ankle. Inhale and exhale, squeezing the heels away, twisting yourself and taking a glance underneath that left armpit. Inhale, exhale. And then inhale, briefly take that hand back. And this time, lift up through the left leg. So lift up your three-legged dog to the left. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, opening out here with your scorpion. So looking underneath that left armpit once again. Inhale. As you exhale, straighten the legs Again, back into your three-legged and swoop that knee forward. Plant the foot down. Release that back knee to the floor. Grab hold of your blocks. Heel toe the foot to the side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, take your elbows to your mat. Have a little roll here. And just softly, gently moving around that hip. Your nice lounging lizard. Inhale. Exhale away. And then either keeping on the elbow or taking it onto the palm of the hand. Taking that left hand to the left knee on the inside. And then just gently tilting. Gently taking the outside edge of that foot. Releasing away from the shoulders. You think ears away from shoulders. Just having a nice stretch to the hip. So you may wish to remove the blocks. You may wish to tuck the back toe. Inhale, exhale, and lift through that back leg, if that is in your practice this evening. Inhale. Exhale away. That looks so good. That looks amazing. Really good. Inhale. And then exhale, bring the knee down. Push yourself back up onto your hands. Heel toe your foot in. And let's take your chaturanga. So step back. Exhale all the way down or use the knees. Inhale through to up dog. And let's have a little moment. So bring yourself all the way down. Let's take a nice locust pose here. So stretching back. Inhale, lift. So you're lifting everything off the mat. So your shoulders, your chest, thighs, ankles, feet. And then tone the arms, reaching back. Inhale, lift higher. Exhale away. Wonderful. Let's try that one more time. Inhale and lift. Reach, reach, reach. Oh, keep reaching back. Looks wonderful. Inhale higher and exhale away. Excellent. Wide hands, sit all the way back. And then just tucking the toes, pushing all the way back, releasing the knees, and then take a lovely forward fold here. Inhale, open the arms, reaching up to Urdhva Hasana, and then exhale down, and come to the front of the mat. Ooh. Just take a nice little rock, and let's flow again here. So inhale, exhale, reaching down. Inhale, half forward fold, fingertips to mat or hands to shins, looking ahead. Exhale, forward fold, back into Uttanasana. Step back into plank. Lowering through your chaturanga or dropping the knees, chin and chest. Inhale through to up dog or cobra. And then exhale over the toes, reaching away into your downward facing dog. Lovely. And this time, reach up through that right leg again. Three-legged dog. Lovely. And as you exhale, bringing it down in between your hands. And you can drop the back knee if you wish to come up to lunge, or keep the knee up and work your way all the way up to high lunge. Inhale, lift. Exhale, turn on that back toe and come out into your warrior two. Wonderful. So just checking your alignment. You've got your knee over your ankle, reaching forward, opening the chest and the hips. So the back toes pointing towards the long edge of the mat, and then just glancing down to the fingernails. Inhale. Opening. As you exhale, drop the back hand, reaching up. Exhale over. Reaching into that front knee. Don't forget to push into that front knee. Open up the chest. As you exhale, bring that right elbow onto your right knee. Reach across with your left. So dropping into the hips a little bit more. You might want to heel toe the back foot away a little bit more. Open through the shoulder. Either leave it here or take your bind. So taking that left hand all the way around and hooking onto the right thigh, or dropping that right shoulder inside. And then reaching through the legs, taking the back arm. Wonderful. Inhale. As you exhale, pull that top shoulder back. And then look towards that top shoulder if that feels good for your neck. So inhale, exhale away. Wonderful. Inhale. As you exhale, release this bind and take your hands either side of your front foot and bring yourself into that lunge. So just turn on that back toe. We're going to go back into lizard. So you can either drop the back knee or keep the back knee lifted. Heel toe the foot over to the side. Use blocks if you wish, or you don't have to use your blocks. Inhale to lift. Exhale, taking it down into your lounging lizard again. So either dropping that back knee or lifting. Inhale. And then I want you to scoop your right hand around the back of this foot. So you've got one hand either side for that front foot. You want to, if you're on your blocks, you can always come up a little bit onto the hands. This is our shy lizard, apparently. Who comes up with these names? Definitely not Sanskrit. So opening the hands nice and wide. Now, if you fancy it, you can have a bit of a balance. You can just open and take the arms away. See how you feel. Have a nice, oh, Emma, that looks lovely. Oh, go on, Libby, you can do it, yay. So you can take it away. And then if you're quite happy there, oh, lovely, Georgina, bring your hand back round, heel toe the foot back into your framing, and then step that back foot into the front. Woo! And take a nice Uttanasana. Inhale, opening all the way up. Exhale away. Lovely. I'll come to the front now. And then taking that left foot and taking it all out to the side, so facing into our lovely wide forward fold. Inhale, exhale, rolling the shoulders down the back. Inhale, as you exhale, start to fold forward. Point the toes to the long edge of the mat. Bring yourself down, use a block if you wish. You can take the block down if you wish. You can use a block any height you want to. Inhale, lift. Exhale to draw the crown of the head down. Take your wide forward fold. Heel toe the feet further in or further away. We've all got different length limbs. So this, for all the postures, this posture is very different for different people. Inhale. Lift a little and then exhale, draw your chest further down towards your thighs. Wonderful. Inhale. As you exhale, start to push into the hands and bring yourself back up halfway. Heel toe the feet in slightly. Bring the heels in, so the toes are pointing out. And then bend through the knees, take the hands to the hips, and we'll come into goddess pose. So roll the shoulders back. Inhale, exhale away. Open up the arms, so in cactus position. Lovely. Taking the elbows down, reaching the hands up. Inhale, and then hold opposite elbows over your head. So you're reaching over. Inhale to lift. As you exhale, taking the hands over and just taking lean over to your left-hand side. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the right-hand side. Keep dropping through these hips, reaching the knees out towards the little toes. Inhale to center. And then as you exhale, release the arms, straighten the legs. And you're going to come, if you wish to, straight into Garudasana. So you're going to turn towards the front. The back leg, so it should be your left leg, bring it in and swoop it round. So Garudasana. So take a nice wrap, lovely. Now, if you want a bit of a challenge, if you quite like this pose, think, yeah, want a challenge, use a block. So bring yourself onto a block. I haven't done this for a long time. So don't judge me if I fall off. If you wish to, if that's enough for you, then stay onto your mat, gripping your mat. The wider you can get that swooping action, the wider you can use that leg initially, the more of a wrap you're going to achieve. Inhale and exhale and bend, the more of the bend as well. Now that's enough, stay here. If you want to add the Garudasana, your eagle arms, take your right arm under, your left arm over. And again, it's that origin of the movement from the shoulders. And wrap, wrap, wrap. So you end up having your thumbs into facing your face. Lift the elbows. Inhale, sink the knees. Ooh, wrap, wrap, wrap. I love Garudasana. Such a lovely opposing stretch to all the wide stretches that we do. And then inhale and exhale to release. Lovely. Using that block, stretching through the legs. Inhale. Exhale, floating down and just having a moment here in Uttanasana. Tuck the chin. Use that Ujjayi breath. Narrow the airways or make that ha sound, but with the mouth closed. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale and step back into plank. Drop to your chaturanga or your knees, chin, chest, hugging the elbows in. Inhale through to up dog. Exhale over the toes, reaching all the way up down, facing dog. And then this time, inhale and lift the left leg up. Squeezing, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale. And as you exhale, just swoop the knee down towards the chest, bringing the foot in between the hands. And either leaving the knee up at the back, or you can take the knee down, bring yourself up into a nice high lunge. So pushing through. Inhale to lift, exhale to sink through that knee, reach that back heel away. Inhale. As you exhale, we're going to open out, flipping on that back heel into our warrior two. So the hips are facing the long edge of the mat, the front toe pointing up towards the short edge, shoulders open towards the long edge of the mat. Inhale, lift, exhale, sink a bit deeper, looking down, the front fingernails reaching back through that right arm. Inhale, drop the right arm, lift up to the left, exhale back. Lovely, that's reverse or sun warrior. Keeping that knee over the ankle, that front leg, open the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, taking the elbow onto the knee, reaching over here. Reaching and opening through that top shoulder, sinking through the hips. Inhale. As you exhale, stay here or take your bind. So reaching over with that right arm, hooking onto the top of the left leg, or taking the shoulder inside of that front leg, reaching through with that left arm, trying to grab hold of that right hand. Inhale, exhale, pull that top shoulder back, looking up towards that right shoulder. Inhale, exhale away. Inhale, exhale. Such a great stretch. Inhale. As you exhale, release the bind. Turn towards that front leg. Release that back heel and come into your runner's lunge. Wonderful. And then we're going to take it back into lizard. So heel toeing the front foot over to the edge of the mat. Place both hands inside of that front foot. Take your block if you wish. Drop the back knee if you wish, or keep that back knee lifted, pressing into the heel. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale to then round the upper back, tuck the chin, and come into your lounging lizard. Hug yourself, so give that knee, wrapping it into your shoulder. Inhale, exhale. Remove the blocks if you wish, and then take that left hand around the back of that front foot. You can come a little bit lower, keep pushing into it, your shy lizard. And then if you wish to take your balance, release both hands and stretch out with the arms. Inhale. Can we have a look? Oh, that's marvelous. flying lizard. There you go, I've just called it something. I don't even know if it's called that, but we're going to call it flying lizard today. Inhale. Exhale, take the hands down, bring them back inside, and then heel toe the foot back into the center. Take that left hand over, and then step that back foot into the front foot. Ooh, and take your Uttanasana. Take a nice bend on your knees. Maybe hold your hands, clasp them behind your ankles. Inhale and just exhale the chest towards the sides. Shoot the shins and the forehead connecting as you can. Inhale. Exhale away. Inhale, release. Open all the way up. And then exhale. We're going to come to the front of the mat. And then step the other way this time. So stepping into a nice wide forward fold the other way. Lovely. Roll the shoulders back and down. Point the toes forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale to start folding. And maybe keeping the hands into your Anjali Mudra. That's into your Anahata. Inhale. Pushing back here. Exhale the hands all the way to the mat, drawing the crown of the head down. Heel toe the feet to a position that you feel comfortable with. Work with your body. Inhale, lift slightly out of the toes. Exhale to draw yourself deeper. Take hold of your big toes with your peace fingers. Use yourself and bring your forehead down and the crown of your head down towards the mat. So using the elbows to breathe you down. Inhale and exhale away. Inhale. And as you exhale, release the hands, press them into the mat. Heel toe the feet in, so you're bringing the heels in and the toes to point out to the corners. Bend through the knees, take the hands to the hips, release up to your goddess. And then take your cat's arms, lovely. Inhale and lift. Now as we do this, did have a little go at this last week, come up onto the tiptoes. You're working through your balance, and if you feel comfortable with this, close the eyes and just feel that balance. Trust your balance, pull that core in, that Uddiyana Bandha. Keep squeezing the toes out to the little toes, the knees rather, out to the little toes, I'll get there. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower the heels, reaching up into 5-pointed star, stretching to the knees, reaching the arms up. And then turn to the front of the mat. And then taking the back leg, it's your right leg this time, you're going to wrap it all the way around for your Garudasana, a nice wrapping action. Come up onto a block if you wish. So bring it round, take your hands into your heart center, wrapping that toe around, bending to the knees, releasing the shoulders. Just relax those shoulders down and back. So don't feel tense around that upper body. Inhale. Stay here if this feels enough, or take your left arm under, your right arm over. Wrap, and then end up having the palms together, thumbs facing the face. Inhale. Exhale away. And then focus. Use that Ujjayi breath. Use Uddiyana Bandha. Feel strong in your core. Feel strong in your balance. Lift the elbows, sink the knees. Inhale. And then when you feel ready, bring yourself out of your pose. Unravel, unwrap. Just have a moment. I'm going to just invite you all. I want to do Bird of Paradise tonight. So I think some of you have done it before. We've done it once before. If you want to have a little go, great. If you're thinking, no, we start off with a bind. You have to stay in your bind. Or if you want another balance, come into tree. Okay, it's a nice hip open. I've been working through the hips and the shoulders. You can even reach up here. You want the challenge of tree, go onto a block. If you want to try Bird of Paradise, Step back into your lunge. So we'll reach back through that left foot. Turn the back heel and bring yourself into your warrior two. And take yourself back into your bind. So elbow down and then reach through. So we start off in a bind and you maintain that upper body position. You might just want to open up the shoulders here. We've really stretched through the legs. We've stretched through the upper body as well. So with our Bird of Paradise, you're going to transfer the weight from the back foot onto the front foot. You just bounce yourself in. Now transfer the weight onto this left foot and pick up the right foot. Bring yourself up. That might feel enough here for you. Open the chest or extend the leg. Wonderful. Inhale, exhale, and then bring yourself down. Unravel and unwrap. Oh. It's a great one for opening, but also real test of your balance. So just give yourself a moment here. Work through your Tadasana. Shoulders back and down. And we'll try the other side. So stepping down the mat to that right leg. And just reach up into your high lunge. And then open out into your warrior two. So you've just got that lovely opening to the chest. You're flexing through that front knee. Drop that front elbow onto the knee. Reach over. Inhale. And then reaching back so that right arm hook over. And then take your bind. So stay here if this feels enough. If you want to go for your Bird of Paradise, just bring in that back foot, one little step at a time. Transfer your weight onto that right leg. Pick up the left leg. You're stretching. And that might be enough. That might be thinking, that's great for me. I can do this one. Because that is such a good, real strong one for the shoulders as well. Or you can inhale, exhale, and open out. Try and lengthen to the spine as much as possible. Inhale. Do that. Excellent. Inhale and exhale. Go, Emma. That's wonderful. Inhale. And then exhale, bringing that knee down. Gradually taking yourself down and then loosening your bind. Oh, and have a roll. Wonderful, Libby. Go for it. Go for it. You go for it. Oh, that's wonderful. Bring yourself down. So let's have a nice Halasana just to work through those hips. Inhale. For yogi squat. So just exhale, taking it down. And then just have a nice little rock. Inhale. Exhale away. And then taking the hands down, bring yourself down to the mat. Give yourself a nice hug. Just lengthen through the back of the spine, the upper back. And then inhale, exhale. Just stretch the legs straight and just take the hands behind you and just open the chest. Nice release. Inhale, exhale. Lovely. And let's take an Halasana pose. So just tickling the mat, reaching forward to the chest. Take the strap if you wish. We'll do it twice through if you want to take your strap, go for it. So inhale, use the strap to reach forward. Use it as that prop. Reach the chest through, inhale. Exhale away. You can release the hands or you can use the arms. If you have released, you can always take the arms up parallel. That's Urdhva Halasana. Inhale and exhale away. Try again with the strap or without the strap. Inhale, reach the chest through. You're lifting, think sternum to the sky or heart to the sky. Inhale, exhale. And then inhale and exhale away. So reaching up, pulling in the Uddiyana Bandha. Think lift. Inhale. That looks wonderful. Exhale away. Whew. Excellent. Looks so good. And then have a nice roll, a nice lie down. So curve through the spine and then just unravel that spine onto the mat. And then inhale, we're going through a nice bridge pose. So just lifting the hips as you exhale, having the feet flat into the mat, about hip width apart, and then pressing the shoulder blades into the mat. Start walking the shoulders together, clasp the hands underneath, reaching them down the mat, and squeeze and lift. Imagine you have your block in between your knees. Inhale. Exhale, lift, lift, lift. And then inhale, release the hands, and as you exhale, bringing yourself back down nice and steadily. Giving the knees a nice big hug. Taking the nose towards the knees as well. Stretch out to the back of the neck. If anybody wants to do shoulder stand and plow pose, you're more than welcome to. If you want to bring that into your practice tonight, you're more than welcome. If you wish to take the legs up and just have a moment with them here, or a block underneath your hips, or you wish to go up to shoulder stand. So here, or with your shoulder stand, reaching up, taking the elbows in towards each other, walking the shoulder blades in towards each other, and then just start to push and reach the hips up, so the hips, knees, and ankles and the toes are all in line, reaching the fingers towards the toes. Inhale, exhale. And then if you are there and you wish to take it back, flex the feet into your Halasana. Inhale and then exhale and allow the toes to come all the way down. If they touch the floor behind you, release the hands and either have them into the mat or clasp the hands and reach the fists away. So you have your toes reaching one way and your hands reaching the opposite way. Keep the neck steady, keep it still. Inhale. Exhale. Oh, wow. Wonderful. That looks so good. Inhale. If you do wish to take your knees to the sides of your temples, do so. Keep reaching away. And then when you want to come out of the pose, release the hands and press the palms into the mat. Bend the knees and then gently roll yourself out of the pose with your knees bent all the way down. Give the knees a nice hug, and then let's take a nice recline stretch. So taking the hands out to the side, breathe the knees above the hips, and then exhale the knees over to one side. And take the gaze over the opposite shoulder. Reach the shoulder, both shoulder blades into the mat. Feel that freedom, that expansion to the chest. Inhale the knees back up to center and exhale the knees over to the other side and glance over the other shoulder. And again, just take that big deep breath and just feel such a lovely position to have the chest open here. So just feel the breath filling up into that cavity. Exhale. Inhale back up to center and release yourself into Shavasana. So stretch yourself all the way down your mat. Put any layers on. If you have an eye pillow, perfect way to use it now. You can actually just block out all the light. Turn the palms up to the sky. Inhale and exhale. So just relax and feel tension free. Relax toes, each and every one of them. Relax tops of the feet and the soles. Feel the tension taking away the ankles, the calves and the shins. Relax through the knees, kneecaps and at the back. Feel the thighs just sinking into the mat and relaxing away. Gently notice that rise and fall of the abdomen as the breath just takes it into a nice natural state. And relaxed all up through the chest, the shoulders, all the way up the spine and the shoulder blades. They settle and sink away. So relax into the upper arms, the elbows, and the forearms. And just notice the backs of the hands softening into the mat, the knuckles, the palms, and each and every one of the fingers and the thumbs. Soften through your neck, your jaw, the gap between the teeth, and the tongue away from the roof of the mouth. Just relax all the muscles across the face, eyebrows, and take any tension away from the forehead. You just feel a wash of relaxation from the very crown of the head all the way down to the tips of the toes. And now start to bring some movement back into your fingers and your toes, your ankles and your wrists. And then breathe in through the nose And exhale. Take a full body stretch. Reach the hands up above the head, over the head. Bring the feet together. Inhale. As you exhale, just bring the knees towards the chest, one knee at a time. Give them a nice hug. Rock from side to side. And then just take it over onto one side. And just have a moment here. Maybe cradle the head in the hand. And nice and slowly and gradually, breathe yourself up to a seated position. Take a nice big deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale all the way up. Exhale. Take the hands towards the heart center. And just go back to that freedom feeling. Just thank your body for giving that freedom of movement that you've had tonight. Keep the eyes open. Namaste. Oh, have a lovely evening. You're welcome. That was quite strong again tonight. Steve came in, didn't you, and said, so tired today. I said, are you not going to be strong? I said, you're strong, sorry.